And the screen fades to black. 3, 2, 1, go. So yeah, hey, I'm puppetmaster, and this is Wario Land 2 for the Game Boy Color.
Yeah.
With me I have Flippy.
Flippio?
Flippio even, yeah.
I don't know anything about this game, but I'll try my best to ask if there's anything.
Well, the game itself is simple. We have a nice little opening cutscene here, which pretty much speaks for itself. The game is it has a branch storyline, so it's kind of interesting in terms of the levels. There are 10 chapters in total. This is main story, so I'll be doing the 5 main chapters. In any percent, you do 1 side chapter, and that's all. Then the run is over. So it's kind of a short category. You just do those. It's actually 6 levels for any percent, since there's a secret exit in the very first level, which you'll see in a bit. But yeah, another interesting thing to notice in this game is that you can't actually die in the game. If you take damage from an enemy, you just get knocked back, and stuff like that happens. There are also certain effects. Wario can turn into Flat Wario, Fat Wario, Bouncy Wario. There's a lot of things. You'll only see 4 of those forms during the run, hopefully. I might get hit by something accidentally. But yeah, the first 2 levels will be pretty much just platforming based. So yeah, here you see Wario sleeping. I'm gonna wake up. If I had kept sleeping right there, he would have actually kept sleeping, and the spearman you saw in the intro would come and throw him out of the castle, and that's any percent. So, yeah. Minor mistake. But yeah, it's mainly about dashing all the time, the movement in this game. Also, you'll see me trying to hit the ceiling as much as possible.
I guess it
it kind of speeds you up. It moves you further when you do that. So that's 1 level. You get this little thing you can't skip. Anyway, second level. Also just platforming based. Whoops. Just gonna. But yeah, again, jumping into the ceiling constantly. Yeah, that guy can get you sometimes, and it's so annoying. It's a little trick you can do here. Yep.
Nice.
Yeah. Normally you're meant to pick up the spearman and just throw him at that enemy that's blocking your way. But yeah, most levels actually end with a gold door, like a door you enter and it completes the level. But certain levels have like a boss near the end or something like that. So I need to reset here to set up for a glitch in the next level. And this is where it starts to get interesting. If I can just
see this.
It's kind of hard to tell if I'm standing on the right pixel, but I should get this eventually. Yeah.
Nice.
So what I did here was a wall jump near the ceiling. I'll try to get into details with what a wall jump is later, but basically it lets me go out of bounds. And I'm now in something called a glitch world, or garbage area, something like that. I broke a block here, so I need to do that, yeah. That's that level. I entered a gold door from out of bounds, and it just completely ruins the game. So, yeah, that's one way to beat that level.
I guess that's something you'll be doing like again later?
Yeah, I think it's about 12 times throughout the game. Yeah.
Isn't that also a glitch that generally is in every Wario Land game?
Most of them. So I missed the cycle here, that's fine though. It's no big deal. Holy shit, the movement. And In this room you got to see Flat Wario. Hopefully not too soon. Trying to make a cycle here.
Nice.
Yep. And he's actually required to beat this stage. Since you see that gap in the floor. If I was just crouching and crawling, I wouldn't be able to make it past like that. So that's that stage. Anyway, coming up is the first boss. The boss fights in this game, pretty much every Wario Land game, are kind of short, as you'll see in a bit. This one in particular is very short, if I can get it right. And by stumping his head, I actually deal double damage, so that speeds it up greatly. Otherwise, I would have had to hit him 6 times. That takes a while, clearly. So yeah, that's the first chapter. You get a nice little cutscene here again. You can't skip them in main story. In all levels, which is a category in which you do all the chapters, you're able to just do the any percent, and that gives you the power to skip cutscenes, and it's just so much faster from there.
Nice cutscene.
The cutscenes are pretty funny in this game. They're very simple, but they get the message across pretty much. Yeah, this stage is the worst stage for me. I simply hate it. And you'll see why, maybe. Okay, got it right. That's nice. So yeah, those purple spiky balls thingies, that's so annoying to fight. Luckily, I got the strats and I got straight past them. So, and I got that too. Saves a few frames, but it's obviously risky. Yeah, the next level is pretty straightforward, so if you have any donations, you can go ahead and read one. Oh shit. Almost got hurt. But yeah, about the wall jump, you'll see another one in the next stage. It's basically just dashing, jumping, and then interrupting your dash right as you otherwise hit the wall. And if you do it from a certain pixel with the right timing, it's frame perfect. You'll stand inside the wall. In most stages, I use it to go out of bounds. There's a single stage where I just need to get higher. Okay, so here comes another one. Ah, damn it.
Nice.
So what happens here is I'm actually in another room right now. It may look like I'm still in the same room, but that's just the graphics not updating. They only update when you enter a new room, like through a door or a wall, like you saw here. So a funny thing about that one is it's actually faster to do it while out of bounds because enemies don't spawn if you enter a room like that. So I can just swim right past some enemies that otherwise have to wait for.
You mash for swimming in this game, or?
Sorry?
mash for
No,
swimming?
not really. It kind of rhythmic mashing.
Okay.
So yeah. And here's another Wario fall. can actually skip this with a wall jump, but it's about the same speed, but very risky. Oh, and we even got that. That's so rare. But yeah, silver coins. If you kill an enemy on a certain frame, I think it's 1 in 64 or so, you get that. And we got 2 of them. So yeah, that's kind of interesting. Yeah. Barely ever happens. Oh, barely missed it. But yeah, you can actually fall while eating. It's not that much faster since we have to wait anyway. But it saves a tiny bit. So I just butchered this stage, but that's fine. It's not too bad. Have another boss level here. Like with the snake boss, you can actually stomp on this boss's head, and it speeds up the fight so much if you do that. Because this one you actually have to wait for cycles. Kind of sloppy movement. You can actually make it past these guys without bouncing, but you only have a few frames to do that. Anyway, I need my audio cues here. Yeah. So you'd have to wait for 5 or so cycles if you couldn't do this. But,
nice.
That's chapter 2. So this next level is even worse. We get to see another out of bounds gold ore to begin with, but this one is kind of special. You make one wrong move and the gold ore disappears and you have to reset. And because it's main story, you need to watch this cutscene again if that happens. So hopefully I can nail it, but it's RNG based to some degree. Also, we get to see another type of wall jump.
Actually.
Okay. So, this is very glitchy, as you can probably tell. Oh, come on, dude. Please. No, it disappears. Fuck. Yeah. I actually got the glitch, but the gold ore disappeared somehow. So that's unfortunate.
Is it like random, or is it because
Yeah,
you're too slow?
it's kind of random. Going fast is actually bad in some cases. The reason being, it's lagging a whole lot when you're doing that, and like you can press A and it just drops you into it. So it's kind of dumb. Yeah, let's try again. Hopefully I won't get the worst kind of luck.
Yes.
That's kind of something. Yeah, I got the worst kind of luck, obviously. Sucks. It's just not letting me jump, so.
Yeah. It's a good cutscene though, so that's why.
Yeah. Fantastic cutscene. Even the third or fourth time.
Yeah.
You'll still love it, trust me. But yeah, regarding the glitch world or garbage area, it's basically just a bunch of memory addresses represented as tiles. The reason you see them rapidly changing is because as Wario moves, certain addresses change. That's why that happens. And it's kind of a, what do you say, like a chain reaction, because a tile disappears and Wario starts falling. And then the tile reappears, so it kind of just, that's why you got that stuttery movement. No, yeah, I can't use this. I can get to the gold door, but the game will just, yeah. So that's just terrible, terrible, terrible luck.
What are the odds of not getting that RNG?
I don't know, I haven't failed it this much in all of the practice I've done leading up to this, so that's kind of bad. Yeah, nothing luck. Anyway, enough shades. Did it just disappear? Might still be workable. This gone. There's just nothing I can do about it. And yeah, I honestly prefer the wall jumps where you remain inbounds, like inside the map itself, if you can call it that. Because this just seems so stupid in a way.
For that wall bounce glitch, I'm assuming it's frame perfect, right? Do you like change position as you hit the wall?
Oh, you mean the wall jump itself?
Yeah, like getting into the
Yeah,
wall.
like, I don't know if you've noticed, but I pause right before I hit it. That's because if you hold, in this case, right more than one frame, he'll turn around.
Oh.
I need him to not turn around and then immediately after move towards the wall. That technique, by the way, was discovered by VLAC as a speedrunner. I guess all Wario Land games except Shake It, I believe. Okay. There we go. That took long enough. But yeah. But I can't really skip this since it saves a minute, so I kind of have to go for it in attempts. And usually I get it too, so. But yeah, that pausing stuff is used in Wario Land 2 through 4. And also Wario World, actually. So it completely broke the Wario Land games when VLAC found out.
And we've got a donation of $1.01 from Judgment Dragon, who says, enjoying the stream so far, keep up the great work everyone. Timotei emote, when flippy, hashtag snippety snap.
But yeah, the third and fourth worlds are the wall jump heavy ones. There's just almost one in every stage. One stage even has two, so. That's fantastic. Okay, so I just enter a room that's right above that, and it takes me to the final room. This is one of the few cases where I'll
Can you hear me now?
abuse, but damage boost to reach an area. Yeah. If you've got any more donations, you can go ahead. There's not really much to this one. Except the Wario dance, obviously. There we go, finally a first.
Nice.
We have a $1 donation from Westerman Alexander, or Noggy. Says, shout outs to ESG, good luck with the wall jumps, man. Thanks so much for your donation. And we also have $10 from Dan John Moron, who says, great to see this many EU-based runners come together for this event. Hopefully, I'll be racing alongside you guys next event. Great to see you. Shout out to the Groove Troop and the Wobblers. Thanks very much.
How did that not hit you again?
Yeah, I don't know, but I'm grateful because getting stung there wastes about 15 to 20 seconds. Okay, this boss is a pain in the ass too. So much RNG involved, and you can just get some terrible patterns. But in general, I don't fail him. Kind of bad RNG so far. Like when he's gonna sting his RNG, so sometimes you'll just be waiting forever. Same with these guys. This is the worst phase, because he's gonna come back before I get rid of these. Oh.
Oh wow.
Ah, didn't get it. Okay. No. Okay. So that's a minute gone, so this is
Oh, you have to retry the fight? Or what?
Yeah, exactly. That's another thing I didn't mention. You don't die in this game, but if a boss hits you, you have to restart like that. So it's just, That's better than you. The problem is, if you try to get rid of one of these, the other one is gonna sting you half the time, so I can't really go for that. I guess I have to wait for it to actually go for me. I don't know why he didn't run before. Kind of just screwed me over. That's like best case. There we go. Okay.
Every video game with them bees. We have a $10 donation from Tepedi, who says, while Wario may be all about taking money, I figure it's as good a time as any to give some back. Keep up the good work. Thanks very much. And we also have a $5 donation from It's Chili. So thank you very much for the donations, guys. Keep them coming. And damn those bees.
This one, by the way, it takes about 10 seconds if you get it first try, so kind of a risky one. Plus you can fall down.
Or you can just run the top
So
of the
even
roof.
though it might look like I'm on top of the train, I'm actually in between
Oh,
the train itself and the top. So if I just keep walking like this and jump in a bit, I'm gonna hit the warp from above. So I'm gonna re-enter the train. It's kind of advanced. But that's just how they've stored the level. Like every room is stored next to each other and they're loaded at all times. It's just the graphics. Forgot to mention that earlier. So
Those of you wondering, this is completely normal gameplay. Literally intended. We also have a $50 donation from Mammal_69. Thank you very much for the donation. Keep them coming.
this is another great example of how rooms are stored next to each other. This is supposed to represent a skyscraper, but by jumping up like this and continuing to the right, which I'm doing right now, I'm actually on the next level of the skyscraper right now. And I'm gonna do the exact same thing again.
I guess the visual cue is the same.
Yeah. Come on. There we go. And I'm gonna head right again. Still in the first room, like in terms of like visually speaking, but I'm actually in the final room because I've just kept going right. Okay.
We have a $2 donation from All the Foxes, who writes, "Loving the event already, but the kappa per minute rate in chat is just too low. Please step it up." Well, we'll consider it, but thank you very much for the donation.
So this is another case of a wall jump where it's actually faster to do the next room while out of bounds. Again, it's because the enemies will be missing. But obviously I have to do this room blind. Luckily it's not that difficult. And I have some visual cues. That's that one. Okay. So this next level has the only inbounds wall jump. Saves about, I want to say 8 seconds if you get it first try, but I would have had it, but stood on the wrong pixel. Okay, I got
Still
it.
save time.
So yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
still a time save. Normally I'm meant to go press a switch and do the level that way to, you know, turn the conveyor belts, change the direction, but yeah. So I didn't actually go out of bounds, but just using the height I got, I was able to make it up there. And this boss.
It's worse than the Stinger.
He's actually just a fun boss, but yeah, you'll see. Not really what you'd expect from a boss fight. Yeah, listen to the music too.
Oh, and if you get hit, he dunks you, or what?
Yeah. But that's it.
That's great.
Such a short ride. Almost all of them are. Okay. I'm still on alright pace actually. Alright pace, considering what happened in
the orange
3-1.
stuff.
Yeah. The final world actually doesn't have that many wall jumps. Like I'm gonna do one in the very first level, but the rest, there are skips, actually pretty big skips you can do, but you can't do them in main story. You need to beat the game first before they work, so it's only used in all levels and 100%. But this one, I can just go ahead and do. Since I don't actually go all the way out of bounds, if that makes sense. Still stay inside the level. Yeah, this.
I'm assuming this is loaded wrong.
It looks so glitchy, but it's actually perfectly fine. It's just certain
It's just the
warp
background?
doors. Certain warp doors change the graphics of the game.
All right.
And since I skipped at all that changes the graphics, it just looks like that.
Yeah. Okay.
It's kind of the way they built the game. But yeah, this one, for example, has an out of bounds you can do right here in the first room, but it doesn't work here. Like, I can't get all the way out of bounds. It's unfortunate because it would save so much time. These later levels are pretty long. Here we get to see Tiny Wario. Probably my favorite form. You'll never see him again. Another case of a damage boost. Oh my god, no.
Would that have been a big time loss?
Yeah, if he had fallen underwater, that's bad. Since I need him to kind of sequence break, yeah. Okay. I just... Nice. And on to the final boss.
We have a $3 donation from Sheik of Wisdom who says, glad to be watching some speed running on this Saturday afternoon. It's not much, but it's what I can do to support what I enjoy. Best of luck to all the runners and stay blessed. Thank you very much, and it doesn't matter if you can donate $3, $30 or $3,000, everything is welcome. Thanks very much.
Okay, let's hope for good RNG here. I messed up. Yes, forgot my strat. Thought I was in another room. But yeah, final boss is a major RNG run killer. This is actually the worst one of them all.
Is time coming up like in a few seconds?
Yeah,
or is
but
it-
the timer stopped anyway, so...
Oh.
Ah, I messed up. Big time. Okay, I'm just gonna take it easy. I should have. Maybe not.
We can bounce it straight into a hiss.
Like that, that's what I'm supposed to do. It's not even that hard. But if you're just a bit late, you're not gonna make it. And I just lost, actually, because it dropped the bomb. I don't know why that happens, but
Get a chance to redeem yourself.
yeah. Come on. Yeah. It happened a lot lately, actually. Like, he just drops the bomb. It may be because it explodes, even though it doesn't look like it. But yeah, for the final phase, you need to hit the flame. If the planets don't align, you're not gonna make it. So it's kind of stupid. Okay, that's
I was supposed to slow here.
Like that. That's really good RNG so far. Ah, almost. Good time.
Stop the timer.
Whoa!
2 seconds.
That is main story. So.